Hello everyone, welcome to Pawfect's Stardew Valley Let's Play. This is episode 7 and let's get stuck into it. So yesterday we spent a fair bit of time down in the mines and I think we went really well with that. I was really quite pleased with how we went. I'm thinking today we might not go mining. We need to make sure we get Queen of Sauce. Here. What have we learned? We learned Stir Fry. And we need to get the fortune teller, and the spirits are very displeased today, so that's not too bad. We won't be going down the mines, I don't think, anymore. We will continue to make as many copper bars as we can. Actually, no, let's keep this on us just in case we need more. Now I think we'll be off to see the wizard today. Yep, the wizard wants us to go meet him, so we will be doing that. I think what I'll also do is, once I've seen the wizard, I'll come back through the farm, grab the leek, grab the horseradish, grab the dandelion and the daffodil, and we'll go straight to the community centre and see if we can get those seeds. Once we've got those seeds, we might aim to plant all those seeds, and I think that'll be our main aim for today. And that should be really good. This bar has been finished. So once I've just finished doing my little bit of watering here, let's pick that up and let's put another one in. I wonder what this is for. Marlin wants us to kill 10 slimes, so we'll do that at some point. And also Robin wants us to buy some items. We're not going to do that with Robin just yet, but that's nice, she's talking to us. That's an extra potato. It says our first potato. I'm wondering whether or not we should consider saving one of each crop type, because we'll need that for the community center, and potato is one of those. I think we've got other potatoes growing. I think these here are potatoes, so we might sell this potato because we'll be getting more in the future. So that next bar is also finished as well, so we'll create another bar. It's starting to take us a little bit more time each morning to water in the garden, but that's okay. Let's put that away. Let's put all this away. We will sell the potato. Let's fill up our watering can and continue down to meet the wizard. I probably should have kept my axe and my scythe with me, but to see if we find any seeds along the way. We haven't yet, so we haven't really missed out on anything. So that's not too bad. What do we got here? So the journal wants us to kill the slimes and meet the wizard, which we'll be doing. We might also see if we can meet Harvey and the other girl today as well. There's another dandelion. 25 energy. I wonder what this person's selling. If they're selling a void egg, I'll be disappointed. Cherry sapling for more expensive. That's very expensive sap. And there you go, rare seed again. Nothing too interesting there to be sold. I'm not one to buy any of those fancy paintings or anything along those lines. I think you can probably guess by now, my farms never look all that fancy. It's more about function rather than anything else. We're going to skip this, but just so you know, now we can learn, speak the language of the spirits. Before we go back to the farm, I think we should have plenty of time today to do lots of things. So we will be doing a quick forage run. We do need to get foraging level up, because I think you learn tappers from getting your foraging skill up. So we will need to do that, because I do want to get some tappers. It's the main thing we'll be spending our copper bars on once we collect a lot of those, which we've got, I think we've got 4 so far, no, maybe 3 so far. I'll have to check back at home, that's fine. Each tapper I think costs 2 copper bars, so that's a few for those. Only 2 spring onions. It's sort of getting to the point where I might not really use these too often. It might not be worth walking down here anymore, because just for 2 spring onions, that's not a lot of energy. We won't get a lot of energy out of that. But it's worth having a look every now and then. Here's another horseradish. So these will be sold. And another horseradish, that's pretty good. So we got to go back, pick up one of the leeks, pick up one of the daffodils, and we will sell, actually we won't sell, we'll be making those at the community centre. And we might see if we can meet Harvey on the way, and maybe even George as well. So what have we got? So let's pick that up. Let's get rid of the bar. We probably don't need these. We will take the scythe. We need one daffodil and one leek. And let's sell these additional ones. Or should we wait? No, we won't wait for wild seeds. We don't want too many wild seeds, otherwise we'll spend all our energy all day just watering wild seeds. So let's get rid of those. I think that's all fine. I'm pretty sure we can use the community bundles the first day you can notice them. If we can't, that'll be a bit sad. I could have possibly, instead of putting them on the shipping container, sold them to Pierre today and actually bought things with Pierre. You know what we'll do? Because I think it's Lewis's birthday today, we'll see if we can find Lewis. We won't be able to give him an item that he really likes, because, well, I don't think we've got any. I'll have to look what they like. But if we see Lewis, we will give him one of these daffodils. So here's Harvey. Let's say hi to Harvey. There we go, met Harvey. Hopefully we don't see Harvey too much, because that means we've probably passed out and I've done something wrong. Now where's Lewis? Lewis, I always struggle to find Lewis because he tends to just walk all over the place. He's always quite tricky to find. That's his house, but he's not there. I could look up on the wiki as to where everyone is. I think that takes away a bit from the game. I like to make it a little bit interesting and see if we can find things rather than look up absolutely everything. I know a lot of the things that I just tend to know where things are because I've played this a bit, but there is a bit of a randomness to the game. This coral sells for more than the periwinkle. Or should we eat the two? Let's eat the 2 leeks. We'll use the energy today. Probably chopping down something, or maybe fishing, or we'll use the energy. So we'll keep the coral, and we'll head back. We might even use the energy on using the hoe on all the new soil and all that sort of stuff. There's another clam. Alright, let's go straight to the community centre now, because we don't want to spend too much time running around and not getting the items that we want. But if we do see Lewis, actually we need to meet George as well. Is George our last one that we need to meet? George, where's George? Normally he's not too far from his house. I think this is George's house. Yeah, it should be. I'm not sure where George is. Normally he doesn't go too far, but that's a bit strange. Maybe he gets out and about on a Sunday. So let's see how the community centre treats us today. So we should be able to hand in daffodil, the dandelion, the leek, and the horseradish. So where are we? Where's the spring bundle? Spring bundle. So there we go. There's the horseradish, daffodil, the leek, and the dandelion. So bundle complete. So let's collect that, which, like I said, and I've said before, that's 30 wild seeds. What else do we need? So we only need 5 of these. We will be getting the cave carrot and probably the mushrooms relatively easily, and these shouldn't be too tricky either. So we should be able to get that one reasonably well. This obviously we have to wait till winter to be able to get all those. Those we'll get in summer, those we'll get in fall, and the construction bundle we need the hardwood mostly to be able to get that, which we'll be getting from when we go down the mines. Alright, and we've opened up the other areas. So what we opened up? We opened up the fish tank, and I think this is the one that gives you the greenhouse. So this is the pantry. So what do we got? Spring, we need parsnip, beans, cauliflower, and potato. So while we've got the potato, we might as well put the potato in here before we forget. So we only need a parsnip, a green bean, and a cauliflower, and we'll be getting that one. So we need parsnip as the gold. So we don't need any other golds except parsnips. And there are all the other months. So where's the non-crops bundle? So animal bundle. So we need 5 of these, and we need quite a few of these. So anyway, that'll be in future. And I won't worry about the fish tank just yet. We'll have a look at that later. So I've got 30 wild seeds to plant. Let's go back through Pierre's and we'll collect some more seeds. I'm wondering if we should possibly collect some. Oh, and there's George too. Let's see if I can quickly grab George before he runs away. Now that should be every. Oh no, we need that little girl. So let's give him a dandelion. Let's see if he likes dandelion. Yep, he liked the dandelion. Let's see if that gave us a little bit. I don't know. Maybe it shows up tomorrow. But if not, that's a disappointing gift. Normally they can give up to 2 or 3 hearts. So how much money do we have? We don't have too much. Let's buy some parsnips and let's see if we can start collecting some gold parsnips. We'll be using fertilizer on all these crops that we're going to be planting, so that should give us a bit of a kickstart. Let's see if we get lucky and meet. Actually, I think her name might be Jazz. So what is it, Jazz? It says Emily. I think they live in one of these 2 houses. So if they're in one of their houses, we'll be able to find them. No, they're not in there. Let's go quickly back through the forest. Sometimes they can be out in the forest as well. I don't know all the locations where they can be or what days. It's probably very similar every week, but you know, if we don't find them, it's not the end of the world. I think that's all I need to find. I do think most days during the day, the 2 kids and Robin go into the library or where Gunther is. So maybe tomorrow we can take some of those artifacts that we've got in our chest, take them down to Gunther and put those away. So let's sell all these items because we won't need those anymore. So sell, and let's collect all our sap because we're going to be making that into fertilizer, and I think that's everything we need for the moment. So let's do that. Let's make the fertilizer first. So making all these into fertilizer. 92, that's a fair amount. And let's grab the axe, because if we've got any spare energy we might use it on chopping down some things. So let's go, we need about 40 different spots, so we'll just do quite a few patches. So that's 9, 10, I think that makes 18. So let's just start planting them. Actually, let's put all this fertilizer down first and make sure we don't forget the fertilizer. It is good to have fertilizer, even on the spring seeds. The fertilizer lasts even through a few different crops. So if once the crop's grown, you still have the opportunity to plant on the fertilized soil again. So what do we need? We need another 17. So let's go 3 by 5, 3, 4, 5, and maybe an extra couple, which we'll put on this side. So that should be enough for all those wild seeds. So our garden's got quite a lot of seeds growing in it now. So I think now that we've got a fair amount of seeds going to make us lots of money in the future, we might focus on getting the backpack as our next thing, because that makes a huge difference in being able to do mining. As you saw last time, I had to drop a fair bit of items as we're going through the mine, which is always frustrating. You never want to be dropping items, especially items that you do actually want to have and keep and use. And also sometimes when you go down the mine you get lots of different minerals, all of which you just want to keep. You don't really want to get rid of them all, but once you go down too far and collect too much, your inventory really starts to fill up really quickly. So it might be a few days away before we get the backpack, but we might start working on that. So how are we going for energy? So we've got 9 and we've run out of water, so I don't want to be too gung-ho with running out of water. So what's that? 9, 7, 5. So that should be plenty. Alright, we need to make sure we don't use any more. So that's pretty good. So we've got all our extra seeds planted. We've got a few parsnip seeds as well. Hopefully we can get a few gold parsnips out of that lot. Let's make sure we've got our scythe equipped, because we don't want to accidentally use some energy, because I think one more hit and we'll probably fall over. But while we've got a bit of extra time, let's just go and up this area and see if there's any additional forage items. We might even have a look up through the mine area as well, but we won't be using any energy. I don't think it's worth using a field snack now. We'll save all our field snacks for when we go into the mine. But being 8 o'clock, there can be some items that can spawn over in this area. So we'll have a quick look. I don't think there'll be any, but we might get lucky. Nope, there's nothing there. So it's after 8 o'clock, so we can't go to see Jazz at the moment because I think her house, she's gone home by 8 o'clock and her house will be locked by now. So I'm just trying to think what we can do for the rest of the day. Maybe we'll do another loop around the right hand side of the town, see if we can get some forage, and might swing by the pub, see if there's anyone there to have a quick chat to, and then finish up from there. Tomorrow, I'm just thinking, tomorrow we might not go back down the mine. There's a crow. We might end up doing some more fishing. We haven't done some fishing for a while, and I think fishing should be a good boost to our income. You can go mining and sell the items for mining as well. I think that makes reasonable money. Except I do like to keep most of the items from mining. I've always struggled to get rid of and sell off items that I've mined up because they're all very useful. We might also come down here and take some of our artifacts into the library and the artifact area there. Let's have a quick look through some bins because they can always get some good items. If you do right click on here, soggy newspaper. If you do right click on the bins when there's people in the area, sometimes they yell at you and get angry at you. So you need to be careful not to do that with people around. Let's just say hello to everyone. Saying hello to people every day actually gives you some friendship. It doesn't give you a lot, but it gives you a little bit. So if you actually say hi to everyone every single day, you'll probably come close to getting friends with quite a lot of people by the end of year 2 without even giving them gifts. So let's always think about doing that. I think that gives you 20 friendship points or something along that. And I think giving a gift might give you either 40, or I think it depends on how much they like the gift actually. So what do we got? We've got 2 spare daffodils, a soggy newspaper, and 51 fertilizer. So let's put this all away. We're nearly getting to the point where we might want to make an extra chest. Let's sell all these. Let's sell all these. We'll get some more money. We need money so we can get our backpack going. So sell all those. That's all fine. And what have we got? So we've got 5 copper bars from doing the mine session yesterday, which is good, especially considering we did use 20 copper ore to be able to make a forge. We've got a fair bit of wood, which we'll need some more. We'll use quite a lot of wood once we start using tappers. We also need lots more copper bars because I want to upgrade my watering can at some point. Probably not till in the 20s of spring or around that time. But everything else seems to be going pretty well. So how about we'll call it a night. I know it's a little bit early and we possibly could have stayed up a little bit longer, but there's not really much more I can do today. It's going to be a sunny day tomorrow. Let's see what we've got as far as skills, if any. We got no skills today, but we did earn a bit of money. We got 467 from foraging. Dandelion, clams, coral, horseradish. That's reasonable items just for a day. And we also got a cockle. So cockle sells for 50, which I think is the same as a clam. Yep, they sell for the same amount as a clam. Anyway, so thanks all for watching, guys. That's the first week done. We've done a little bit of everything so far, and hopefully you enjoyed the first week of my Let's Play series. Take care, guys. Enjoy, and I'll see you later. Bye.